Salutations. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Buttercup. Salutations. Get y'all few more minutes to get on up in here, baby. Happy Friday, Buttercups. Salutations. Top of the morning, Lady Rowe. Lady Rowe, I want to try something, right? So I put it on guest. So I want to see if I can use it. Well, I'm trying to figure out how. Oh, I'm gonna send you the link right now. See if you can hop on. Top of the morning, brown girls rock. Thank you. Okay, Lady Rowe, I sent it to the thing, so try it. Top of the morning, my beautiful buttercups. Grand rising. Grand rising. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Bush babies. Thank you guys for joining me. All right, I just sent it to you, Lady Rowe. So, and when you get a chance, just check it out. I just want to do a test run. Mm-hmm. Top of the morning, my beautiful, pretty girl, Riri. Man, rising, my beautiful buttercups. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to get on up in here. I'm sorry, technical difficulties. Your girl trying to see if she could use this feature they have. Mm-hmm. Buttercups. Did we have our town hall this month? Top of the morning. You don't see it? I sent it in. Check your other email. I didn't do it in the not your email. Check your other DM. The page that you don't really use. I think I sent it to that one by accident. Top of the morning, Grand Rising Sergeant Charge. Top of the morning, Buttercups. I'm just your girl. Just trying to see something real quick. Just try to see something real quick. Top of the morning, my beautiful Buttercups. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Who Buttercups? Mm-mm-mm. Baby, don't forget we got the pick me of the week. All right, today is Friday. Y'all know we started this new segment on Fridays where we nominate a pick me of the week. My pick me of the week is freaking Homeland Security. Y'all nominate a couple of more if you want to, and we'll do a poll. But my pick me of the week is definitely Homeland Security. Yes, baby. Just really in serious times we living in right now, Buttercups. And serious times, okay? Give y'all a second to get up in here. Happy Friday. Top of the morning, Symmetry. Grand Rising, beautiful. Buttercups. Okay. Shout out to my beautiful buttercups. I know that what one thing I love about us is that we keep it a buck around here with each other, right? So I know that I came live and I talked about, how girl was swagger jacking off of Destiny and me. And that's my opinion. And I stand 10 toes down on it. Um, and I get that people feel like it shouldn't be talked about. But there's residuals. There's residuals for things that were done. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. Some things just still have to be pointed out. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? If you got offended, if you took it personal, or if you think I'm not, I'm like trying to destroy the girl's business. Like at the end of the day, I don't really have no effect on her business one way or another. Hey, I didn't even say her name. If you knew, you knew. If you did, you did. You know what I'm saying? Because I already told you, I ain't nobody. I'm not giving nobody no clout off my channel no more. But one thing I do love about my buttercups is I do allow y'all to express yourself, and we're not always gonna agree. We're just not. Um, but by no means, I don't wish bad on nobody, and I've said that multiple times. I don't wish bad for that lady. She got 4 beautiful kids that she got to take care of. But what I'm not gonna do is ignore the boo lang lang. I'm just not. And then, when it's posted on a public platform, it is what it is. And there's a misconception. I think I made it very clear that I don't go checking for that shit. Y'all, if you're a content creator, then you know what time it is. First of all, you bone carriers, subscribers, y'all know what time it is. Half of the time, y'all send stuff to the content creators to talk about. So be very, very clear. Like I said, nowhere on no social media platform will you find me in old girl's comment section, subscribe to her, but none of that. So be very clear. No, I don't go looking for things or looking for things to talk about her about. That was sent to me from the street team. Shout out to the street team. Because it's a topic that obviously they want to talk about, aka a buttercup. It's real simple. That's it. That's all. Like I said, I don't wish that lady bad. Never have, never will. You know what I'm saying? Two things can be true. Two things can very much so be true. I don't wish that girl no harm, but I can also point out the boo lang lang. And like I said, with the hell that people, and to this day, like y'all still do it. If you keep it a buck, y'all still run around putting out mislead. Oh yes, it worked. It worked. Y'all gotta walk in my beautiful buttercup to the light. Okay, turn your camera off. Okay, there you go, boo. Yes, baby.
You
Top
know
of
what?
the
It doesn't give you the
morning.
option to turn your camera off until you're online.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That might be one little hiccup. But so it's a
Mm,
good thing that you had it turned around to the keyboard.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Top of the
You,
morning.
good morning. You can only use it on mobile too. That's
Oh,
another thing to add. It wouldn't let me do it on my MacBook. I had to log into my phone to do it.
oh wow.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to test it, baby. I don't want to hold you too long. I don't know if you have, if you want to stay up and
No, I just want to kick back and relax today, baby. It's my off day. I'm laying in the bed
Okay.
chilling with 5 devices around me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, yes, yes, yes. I
All right.
totally understand, babe. Yep.
All right, so it works. Just remember, can't cut your camera off until you're in, until you join, and you have to be on a mobile device to use this particular feature.
Oh, okay.
All right, talk to you later.
Thank you.
You're
Talk to you
welcome.
later, Buttercup.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you so much. That was the beautiful Lady Row Buttercups. All right, Buttercups. We can start having guests up here with your girl, okay? Now, y'all didn't answer me. Did we do our town hall this month? I feel like we skipped February. I'm feeling like we skipped our February town hall. But y'all let me know, Buttercup. I don't know. I can't remember right now. It's not it's not coming to me. But yeah, so that's that. So, anybody who was offended or feel like I shouldn't talk about it and all this other stuff, hey, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta keep on strolling. Thank you for your support. Greatly appreciate it. And sometimes when something's not for you, you just have to move along. And I don't feel like, you was disrespectful. So it's nothing. But I just want to be clear. I just want to be clear. You know, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Especially, nope, nope. Y'all hijack too much from me, okay? And I'm over here trying to build my platform. So yeah, I'm going to speak up when I see somebody swagger jacking off me, especially somebody that had a whole flying monkey cult running around here accusing other people of being copycats and not being original and not being able to come up with their own type of situation. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call it out. And that's it, Lady Bro. We're not always gonna agree, and that's okay. But anywho, moving along, I just wanted to clarify that. But anywho, and if I see something else that is posted on a public platform or my street team send it to me, aka my buttercups, because they want it to be talked about. If I want to talk about it, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so future reference. Okay, but you know what is the beautiful thing about life? We have choices, and if that's the content that you don't enjoy from me, you don't have to be around for it, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Each one, different strokes for different folks. It's okay, buttercups. Anywho, moving along. Happy Friday, my beautiful buttercups. We got 16 in the building. Hit that free 99 like button. Okay, hit that free 99 like button. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another edition of Morning Table Talks. Down to the butterflies corner. Ooh, baby. Buttercups. Hey, Queen Barb. Hey, my beautiful Kiwa. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I be skipping over roll call. Please forgive me. Brown Girls Rock is in the building. My pretty Riri, Lady Row, Sarge in charge, our beautiful symmetry. Shout out to my sister squad. Top of the morning, Gail Francis, Miss Eva Walker, Chanel. We're in Rising, Buttercup. We're in Rising. So, okay, I think I got all the chat buttercups. Queen Barb and Kiwa, salutations, my beautiful buttercups. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I know y'all, sometimes I be skipping roll call and just going right into running my little beautiful gibbers, okay? I do. You know, charge it to the head and not the heart, buttercups. Y'all know sometimes I just be on go, okay? Go. With Grand Rising, my beautiful buttercups. Top of the morning, Bush babies. Happy Friday, okay? So, buttercups, I don't know if y'all remember the unfortunate situation with the young lady Naziah Harris out of Detroit. I believe. Is it Detroit, y'all? Yeah, it's Detroit. She was unalived and her body was not found to this day. And the man that was accused of unaliving the young lady also having a inappropriate statutory rape type of situation with the young lady grooming the girl, um, was recently took a plea deal and has pleaded guilty. So if one of my mod squad could drop the Fair Use Act real quick, and we're gonna listen in on to the latest update with the unfortunate situation with the young lady Naziah Harris. If y'all remember, I shared y'all with the story a while ago, sometime last year when I found out about it. Cause you know, it's one of them things that tug at your heartstrings. So we're just gonna do we're gonna listen to the update real quick. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear.
13-year-old Naziah Harris has pleaded guilty. The Jarvis Butts pleaded guilty to her murder as well as 5 separate sexual assault cases of 4 different minors. Naziah was last seen getting off her school bus in Detroit back in January.
Thank you, Buttercup.
Jack Springate joins us live outside Third Circuit Court in Detroit with more on his guilty plea. Jack.
Well, Rochelle, one of Jarvis Butts' conditions for pleading guilty to the murder of Naziah Harris is a truthful statement regarding her body, which has still not been found. Now, investigators did find the shoes and clothes she was last said to have been wearing as they conducted a search of the Rouge River near 7 Mile in Berg. That was shortly after she went missing, and they still have never found Naziah. Along with admitting to exactly what happened to her body, Butts agreed to a sentence between 35 and 60 years in prison for the charge of second-degree murder. He'll serve that at the same time as the other 5 cases he pled guilty to, which all come with a sentencing range of 10 to 15 years, according to court documents from Thursday morning. Now, when I called one of Nazia's biggest advocates, her adult cousin Roxy, and told her the news, she said I was the first to let her know and how shocking this was for her to hear. This is what she told me, learning what really happened to Nazia would mean to her.
It's almost hard to grasp for air to realize that it's actually happening. Because with it being so long in a 2-year stretch, it seemed like it was never going to happen. It's a rush of so many feelings right now, but it's unimaginable because we never thought that it would happen.
Butts' sentencing is scheduled 1 month from now. That's March 12th at noon, right back here at the Third Circuit Courthouse, where we'll be waiting for answers to what exactly he did with Nazia Harris. For now, reporting live.
Okay, Buttercup. So that is the update. The scumbag took a plea deal in exchange for the location of Nazia Harris's remains. So, I just came across the story last year. So, to find out they've been fighting 2 years to get answers and justice for her. I mean, if you go down the rabbit hole, it's very deep. I'm going to tell you right now, the fact that Roxy was the one that they showed on the news, Buttercup, is about to be a mess. It's about to be a mess because the family is split it down the middle. They've been all over social media for the last year and a half, just going back and forth on different platforms, on TikTok, on YouTube. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. And it's real unfortunate that in a situation like this, the family is like self-destructing. And I can just imagine they about to be, if not already. I didn't go down that rabbit hole, but they probably now fighting because Roxy probably got featured on the news. But unfortunately, that's kind of why I still been following the updates and everything. I just don't get into too much because, like I said, it's too much for me. The family dynamic of it all, and it was just too much for me. I couldn't handle it. So, I have been paying attention. So, let's hope they find her remains, Buttercups, so she can be laid to rest in a proper, respectful way, unlike, she was in life. That young lady was not protected. And sometimes it be your own family. Buttercups. It's a real sad situation. Really, really sad. Oh, okay. Okay, it does that now. Hey, mommy. Salutations. Salutations, mommy. Top of the morning. What time you headed out, mommy? Why is it only giving me that? Okay. Top of the morning, beautiful. But now I'm trying to do this and it ain't letting me do it. Top of the morning, Buttercups. Oh, 11:35? Okay. All righty, mommy. Safe travels. Don't forget to bring me my Snyder's barbecue, please, and thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Do not forget my Snyder's barbecue, okay? And I hope you got the cake recipe. 2 things, mommy. Don't forget, please. The cake recipe and my Snyder's barbecue chips. Greatly, greatly appreciate it, okay? Thank you, Lady Ro. Safe travels from the Buttercups, mommy. They wish you safe travels. And they hope you don't forget my Snyder's barbecue chip. I just threw that in there. But anywho, moving along. Buttercups, we are living in unserious times. We had a congressional hearing yesterday where Pam Bondi had to get dragged and wrapped for filth. So if one of my Buttercups could throw up the fair use, because we about to listen to a real quick snippet of Jasmine Crockett gathering Pam Bundy real quick. Okay, Mama ButterFlii, love her some Jasmine Crockett. Okay, that's my mommy girl. Hold on, buttercups. Let me cue it up. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Don't go no. All right, buttercups. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, you're there now? Okay, mommy. I hope they got Snyder's up in there. All right, buttercups. This is Jasmine Crockett addressing Pam Bundy down to the
Will answer right or wrong, raping
congressional
children.
hearing yesterday. Fair use.
Right or wrong, killing random
Hold on. This is for fair use, constructive criticism, and educational purposes only. I do not own the copyrights to this material. All right, thank you, buttercups.
Definitely wrong. Right or wrong, enriching yourself as the sitting president of the United States. Definitely wrong. Okay, thank you, because I probably never would have got that with our witness. Our witness, who somehow is a lawyer but does not understand how it works with witnesses. I'm not really sure what law school she went to and what all kind of cases she tried. Typically, when you come into a space and somebody's a witness, then they sit there and they answer questions instead of asking questions. And then we also have this objection that we use as lawyers called non-responsive, when a witness fails to actually answer the question. But nevertheless, let me address the survivors, because that's exactly who they are. They are not victims, they are survivors. Let me say thank you for having more courage and moral clarity.
All right. Well, because we're doing this for constructive criticism and research purposes, I'm going to have to pause and give my commentary. Now, the lady that she was first asking was another sitting member of the Congression that she asked rather than Pam Bundy. Y'all know you ain't really got to say much about Jasmine Crockett other than she about to cook, okay? that we know for sure. Jasmine Crockett about to cook. And so this is what we're listening to right now. Thank you guys for joining me. Happy Fri Yay. Y'all hit that free 99 like button. Let's go.
Your pinky fingers in the entire Department of Justice. We are currently the laughing stock of the world, partially because of the failed leadership within the DOJ, as we see kings and queens falling everywhere around the world. But we don't know the basics of right and wrong in this country, because it's not about partisanship. And that's why I applaud Thomas Massie, because he's the only person on the Republican side that has a backbone and knows how to stand up to corruption. But nevertheless, let me keep going. My Democratic colleagues have been attacked this entire committee hearing. They have been lied on. And frankly, the American people weren't looking for that. They were looking for answers about the corruption that they see coming from this administration. In the written testimony of this witness, of this particular witness, she stated that when she took office, she had two main goals. The first was to end the weaponization of justice, and second, to return the department to its core mission. Not only have you lied about both, you've intentionally done the exact opposite.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Am I tripping? Or did she said the weaponization of Miss Justice? Are we okay out here? What are we witnessing? Buttercups, that's that overplay for the underplay. You was gonna end the misuse of justice? Yes, Miss Eva Walker. My mama ButterFlii, I love her. She wish she was in Texas so she can vote for her, okay? Listen. But huh? That lady really lied and said that? That don't even make a bit of sense, because I'm trying to think about, right? Are we not seeing injustice? I mean, thank the Lord that some of us did not fall for the okie doke this time around, because I'm telling you right now, If they can implement martial law, in my opinion, allegedly rumor has it where the curve is in all our American cities right now and take us over and put us all under concentration camps, that's exactly what they be doing. And that's why I kept telling y'all, ain't about no black, no white. It's about the haves and the have-nots. And there's enough of a little bit of everybody that are have-nots. Baby. Anywho, y'all know I gotta stop and get my own commentary, but we listen to Jasmine Crockett Cook Pam Bundy real quick, y'all.
You're spending more taxpayer resources arresting journalists than you are prosecuting pedophiles and creeps. In fact, your boss, the President of the United States, stated that this administration, quote, took the freedom of speech away. And at your direction, DOJ has arrested Don Lemon and Georgia Fort. And I might add that y'all actually had a judge that rejected y'all for trying to arrest Don Lemon before, just like the grand jury rejected y'all as it relates to Senator Kelly, just like a grand jury rejected y'all as it relates to Senator Slotkin, just like the case against Tish James was dismissed and the case against Mr. Comey was dismissed. I completely don't get how it is that you're sitting at the top of DOJ because you don't seem to be good at your job. You're spending more taxpayer resources.
Okay, let it cook, y'all. Let it cook. We need that Glorilla right now. Okay, that's your representative. Okay, I know that's right, and she representing you well. Okay, she's a national treasure. She need to be protected at all costs. Let's go, Jasmine. She is cooking them. You hear how many people did they try to get in cases and they all got rejected? Baby, just wait a minute. But she just said that she was her allegiance to being DOJ was that she was gonna stop the misuse, weaponizing of justice, the justice system. Was that not them just weaponizing the justice system? Y'all see the overplay for the underplay, buttercups? A hot bucket mess. Versus arresting these journalists. In fact, we know after Georgia Fort and Don Lemon were arrested, we know that there were homes of journalists that were raided. We know that threatened prosecution against students protesting your actions and forced tech companies to remove apps used to track ISIS activities. But let's circle back to you protecting pedophiles and creeps, because I want to talk about the president and his possible involvement with Jeffrey Epstein. Now, I don't know what the president might have done with Jeffrey Epstein, but unlike this administration, I believe that facts matter. So let's talk about the facts. Fact number one, Donald Trump is one of the most named people in the Epstein files. At least 5,000 files contains more than 38,000 references to Trump, his wife, or Mar-a-Lago. Fact number two. Buttercup, y'all not gotta keep stopping and giving my constructive criticism. Baby, y'all know that what y'all say about that, what they're saying about Melania Trump, right? Because after this, we gotta get into why Homeland Security isn't the pick-me of the week. All right, buttercups. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay. Jasmine is cooking. Shout out to Jasmine Crockett. Okay. She gonna come and she always gonna deliver. Top of the morning, you got to be kidding me. Top of the morning, beautiful.
Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell made young girls available to Trump on multiple occasions. For example, according to this file, Ghislaine Maxwell presented a young girl to President Trump who spent more than 20 minutes apparently flirting with her. Here's another example. This shows notes from FBI investigators that describe Jeffrey Epstein transporting a victim to Mar-a-Lago to meet with President Trump, where he bragged to Trump that, quote, this is a good one. Now, I'm not saying that the president is a pedophile, but there is a lot of evidence in these files that suggests that he's very close friends with a lot of men who are pedophiles. What's crazy about all of this is just that this is a big cover-up.
Okay, brown girls rock.
And this administration is engaged in it. In fact, this administration is complicit. But there are numerous others, like how the DOJ is attempting to obstruct justice in the investigation of the rogue agents who have murdered American citizens, or how the DOJ seized voter data from Fulton County in an attempt to steal the 2026 midterm elections, or how federal agents have Tom Homan on tape accepting a bribe and your agency killed the investigation, or how your agency...
Ooh, did y'all hear that? The agency accepting bribes and they killed the investigation. Buttercups, this is unserious times we living in. This is a mess. You know, they did say allegedly rumor has it where on the curve is. It was said some years ago by some people that they call the gnomes or something like that, that our fall was going to be from within, because I don't know, Buttercups. This is just real unstable time. This is a hard one. Hold on 1 second, Buttercups. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Obstruction over justice, corruption over the law.
Hold on, Buttercup. Okay. Sorry about that, Buttercups. A little bit of technical difficulties. We back.
Gentleman from Missouri is recognized. Excuse me, gentleman from Kansas.
A reading. Dan Bundy fulfilled Buttercups. Yeah. It's just unserious times we living in. But shout out to Jasmine Crockett for always showing up and always holding these people accountable. And if you are in her district, please make sure y'all get out and vote. You know, not trying to tell y'all who to vote for, but make sure you vote. However, which way you want to go, just make sure you vote, okay? Because one of the myths, especially in the minority, that our vote don't matter. Um, for a while, I believed it because I didn't know no better. But when you see the lengths that they go through to suppress our vote or to take away our voters' right, it kind of makes you question that myth that our vote don't matter. Because if our vote didn't matter, why go through so much to make sure that we can't vote? You see what I'm saying? So yeah, we have to look a little deeper. We have to grow up, and some things, was just that myths that was set up to, set us up to always be in a failing position. If you ask me, allegedly, rumor has it, word on the curve is. But yeah, make sure you get out and vote. realize the overplay for the underplay. If our vote didn't matter, then why are they going through the lengths to take away our vote? So there has to be some untruth to the fact that our vote don't matter. And so we got to keep that in mind and try to help kind of some of these youngins even still believe that to this day, unfortunately. So each one reach one, teach one, buttercups. Let's go. Okay. Anywho, moving along. Happy Friday, buttercups. Happy Friday. Thank you guys so much for being here. Yes, they are overlooking it because, like I said, we're gonna and I'm gonna try to find. Thank you guys for joining me. Why Homeland Security is my pick me of the week, buttercups. I'm trying to think. I'm so mad because I used there was a way I remember I used to be able to share stuff with y'all on the screen. I wonder what happened with that. Yeah, I don't know why. I gotta figure that out. Yes, I know that's right, Sergeant Charge. Oh, okay, I sound far away. Well, I was far away. Hold on, let me move a little closer. I was, trying to let y'all hear the content, baby. Thank you guys for being here. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Okay. Can y'all hear me better now? Is it better? Sorry about that. Um, we cannot like Homeland Security get pick me of the week. Y'all got bigger and more important things to be worried about rather than hopping on the internet, going back and forth. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Homeland Security? Top of the morning, DJ Need. Okay, Grand Rising. We don't care. No, I don't know. We don't care about. Nobody cares about that. I got for that. I don't want to hear nothing about no Stephon Diggs and Cardi B. We try and get to the Homeland Security of it all. Okay. Hold on, buddy, because obviously I'm going to have to be more specific in my search. Okay? Okay, because, baby, a mess. So, Cardi B, if y'all don't know, her her Little Miss Drama tour, her first tour, shout out to Cardi B. Her first night was sold out, and she was in California. I forgot what city in California exactly, but she was in California, and yeah, she made a comment. Hold on, Buttercups. Okay, we have it right here. Hold on, let me see. Okay, here we go.
Cardi B's a proud Latina and wants
Okay, so
taking a firm stance against ICE.
okay, um, dang, I need somebody who got the whole thing. Anywho, so basically, y'all heard what she just said. She just said, if I try to come up here, we're gonna jump y'all, and I got bear mace. So Ice decides to hop on Twitter and bring up that lie that Tasha K. This is why Tasha K need to run her money, cause people are still baby. When I tell you that's one lie people been spreading and still spreading to this day about her ugging and raping men. Like yeah. So I'm glad that Tasha K lost that lawsuit, cause baby, Homeland Security called itself hopping on Twitter talking about some well, I guess that's an improvement from robbing and raping men and ugging them. So Cardi B had to clap back real quick and let them know, listen, this ain't what you want. We need to know what's going on with the drugging and raping of underage girls in the Epstein files. That's what you need to be talking about. Okay, y'all know Cardi B don't be like they are so sensitive, and it don't make no sense with all the hate and vile shit that they be spewing. They are very sensitive. She did. She definitely did. Okay, that part. But you know what I've realized with a lot of people like that people that like to dish it definitely cannot take it. Hey Michelle, Grand Rising, Buttercup. That people who like to dish it is baby. When I tell you they can't take it with they dish, baby. Hoo. I mean, talk about victimhood, baby. They can never take what they dish. They can never take what they dish. You know, Buttercups, we already seen the prime example of that. Already, okay? Down here on this platform, in this so-called sector of ours, whatever this sector is, I guess your girl's in the love and Mary Trenchville sector. Anywho, yeah, Buttercups. Had to gather them real quick. Oh, Jill Zing, what's her name? Zidwager, whatever. Girl, she done messed around. She done effed around and found out. Okay, we're gonna have to do another new segment too. Okay, F around and find out. Okay, and Jill Zaywager effed around and found out because apparently, allegedly, rumor has it they're trying to do like some Zarin. Thank you. Trying to call her Zingwagger. I don't know why I'm trying to call her Zingwagger, but maybe because she's wacky, zacky, wacky. But yeah, Jill Zarin and got herself in a pickle, running her mouth about the halftime show. That's what. Remember, I was like, I don't know. I thought with these smart TVs and all, I thought you can have foreign. If you watch something in another language, that you can have it translated in caption on your TV. So I didn't understand that. And on top of that, she's Jewish. So the fact that she and then she had all this like nasty talk about she didn't notice Lady Gaga from all the time. If you don't think we don't notice the facelift that you have gotten, lady, girl, it just she kind of cut her nose off to spite her face. So apparently, allegedly, rumor has it they was about to do some type of girls type reboot type of situation down to the Peacock with the Legacy Real Housewives of New York, and she was slated to appear. So she done lost her position. They done fired her, got her out the way real quick, okay? It didn't take 24 hours, okay? Baby, it didn't take 24 hours. They got her all the way out the way. That's it, that's all, okay? That's it, that's all. Uh, Zarin, and y'all already know Kid Rock, he done, baby. Kid Rock done put another one, cut his nose off to spite his face. I didn't know that he did a song years ago with lyrics. Allegedly, rumor has it, it has got pulled up. But they went down the rabbit hole on Kid Rock, y'all. So allegedly, apparently, there's a song he did with lyrics stating that he likes young girls, and this song was actually featured in a kids movie, Buttercup. This song was actually featured in a kid movie, but I already told y'all anyway. It's just Kid Rock is a whole weirdo anyway. Like I said, he got a whole half black son, very much so dated. That they all do that, don't they? Though they use our culture to get on, and then they flip. Yes, Michelle, gross. I'm gonna have to look for it, but yeah, they pulled up some lyrics where he was co-signing underage dating, and the song was featured in a goddamn kids movie, y'all. I forgot what movie they said it was. Kids movie. The things that we don't pay attention to that are now coming to light, baby. Baby, are we still in no, we in the year of the horse, ain't we? Yes, very gross. But yeah. So Jill's fired before she even got look, she did a Friday, got fired on a day off. Literally, okay? She did a Friday for you real quick. Shout out to Ice Cube. You know, got fired on her day off, okay? Mm-mm-mm. Franco came out here running her gibbet, but she ended up coming back and backpedaling on the backtrack. Okay, got fired on the day off. Literally, okay? Literally. Can't make it up. You can't write. Listen, you can't write this stuff. I forgot. So, what was that? What was I about to say, Buttercup? Somebody else got what happened? So anywho, do y'all got any nominees for y'all pick me of the week? Oh, listen, okay. Y'all got any nominees for y'all pick me of the week? I already told y'all mine is Homeland Security. Cause baby, you on the internet worry about Cardi B. That don't make none of bit of sense. And when and y'all say and y'all get mad when people say that girl is that girl, okay? I guess she named the album right. Is the drama. Because the way she can get viral moments off of just being her needs to be studied. Yep, we did Pam Bondi. You missed that. You're gonna have to rewind it. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, yours is Pam Bondi. I'm sorry. Okay, that's your pick me of the week. Okay. Grace Everett. Okay, girl, you gotta get listen. Okay. Listen. All right, Buttercup, we're gonna do the poll. Bro, oh yeah, bro. Oh, bro, Rilla, definitely. Okay, Pam Bondi, Homeland Security, and you said Grace Everton, Everett. Sorry, I said Everton. I said everything but Everett. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do the poll, y'all. Yeah, bro, Rilla's old raggedy tail got her behind back on TNZ. Like I say, herein lies with the girl talking about everybody's trying to clout chase off of her, and she wasn't trying to clout chase to come out here. Jill's your pick me of the week. All right, Buttercups. So we got Jill Zarin, Grace Everett. I got Homeland Security. Okay, Buttercup, we're gonna put it on the wall. Still seeking attention. They had another do an update with the heifer, and then she gonna lie and say, "Be careful what you ask for, Kiwa. Be careful what you ask for because remember I told y'all. For me, when she called herself trying to clown Marlo and make fun of Marlo and accuse Marlo of being, an escort, and Marlo pointed out the fact that it's a known fact that she's a sugar mama out there and around in Atlanta streets. Allegedly, rumor has it word on the curve is that was one of the rumors about Candy back in the day. Okay, because God rest his soul. Let's not forget the guy she was dating, AJ. God rest his soul. That she was dating early on when she first came on. Yeah. Uh, be careful what you ask for because I clearly remember her stating that, and if I did want to be a sugar mama, I got the money to do it. And what? Well, there you go. Girl, you wanted to be a sugar mama and you didn't care because you had the money to do it. Oh, what new developments? So, Candy went back to court. Well, they both filed, but Candy went back for filing, accusing Todd of squatting in her what y'all call that? Her guest property. Listen, be careful what you ask for, girl. You want to be bragging about being able to be a sugar mama, so there you have it. Anywho, but so she filed saying that he's squatting in the guest house. He does not financially support with the children. There was a situation that came up around Christmas with the they got into it about travel arrangements. So she wants them to organize a set date and time and uh, with the children. She accused him of not being the daddy daycare that he has claimed to be. She's saying he's squatting in the guest house and that the nanny is doing everything. Oh, you can. I'm sorry, Eva. I'm sorry, buddy, because my sound might be messed up. Because sometimes when my phone ring, it messes with the sound. So let me know if it's better. Sorry about that. And that's crazy because my big old mouth is not that funny cut. Yes, I'm sorry. Okay. Yes, girl. So his filing says Todd. I mean that Candy is. I forgot what he said. Y'all, Funky Dineva gave us the update on what Todd had to say with his filing. But yeah, that's the latest on name nonsense. Ooh, okay, Lady Rose. So Lady Rose is saying she remember her saying that their prenup had a clause that would allow him to stay in the guest house for a period of time. Okay, so maybe she forgot. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't agree with exploiting the children. So that one I do agree with. Like, don't be exploiting your children. And hopefully you are financially supporting them. See, I don't know what to believe because we witnessed Candy not being an involved mother for years. She did it with Riley. Um, and they had a whole episode where they focused on that. So I don't know what to believe, Buttercups. And Candy, y'all always going up for the woman, always going after a bag. So, and I've said this before when somebody else came out here trying to pretend that you can do it all as a single parent. Shit, you can't do it all as a married parent, as married couples. Like, shit, so some things will be sacrificed. And I believe Candy sacrificed her interaction with her children to go after the bag. Like like I don't know, y'all be wanting it both ways. Y'all want to celebrate the woman for always working, always going after the bag, and always getting the bag, forgetting that she's sacrificing being an active parent in her children's life. And we're just not gonna sit there and act like there has not been evidence of her not being an active parent. So I don't know who to believe, but I do know it's a divorce, and we know it gets nasty, and there's a lot of red flags that was in that marriage anyway. Like having an open marriage, that was a red flag. Like by the time we get married, you need to have got all of that out of the way. You see it didn't work for Ashley Derby, and I don't see anybody that has worked for it yet. uh yeah, I don't know anybody. It didn't work for Tiana Taylor. I don't know anybody that has been in an open marriage that it has worked out for. So yeah, I don't know. Red flags. But like I said, I don't know who to believe because. And that's the other thing. Mama Joyce is vindicated. Sometimes you put someone on somebody so much that they be like, "Freak it, I'm gonna be who you think and say I am." So I don't even know about Mama Joyce being vindicated because that was a red flag. She's so worried about making sure that she get majority of Candy money outside the kids that I don't know because Mama Joyce vindicated. Girl, bye. Mama Joyce is a trip and a half, and she ain't vindicated in my book. Like I said, sometimes you could nag somebody so much, and through that whole marriage, she has been a downy Deborah. I think maybe once or twice they got along for a quick second, but she's been a downy Deborah. That's another problem that was in that marriage. Yeah, she never gave him a chance. And like I said, sometimes people get so tired that they eventually start being who you claim them to be. Unfortunately, that's human nature. That is human nature. You tell somebody that's why they tell you not to call your kids bad and give them certain nicknames that leaves a stigma on them because eventually they start believing and living out that boolang lane. Unfortunately, So yeah, I don't know, Buttercups. I don't know. I know y'all want to feel bad for Candy, but I don't feel bad for her. Like I said, she was bragging about being able to be a sugar mama. Well, here you go. Debbie Downer, baby, Debbie Downer. And I know y'all, I know a lot. Shout out to the Bush babies, because I know some of y'all think I'm a Downy Debba. I'm not a Downy Debba, but yeah, all over social media, baby. They just vindicating Mama Joyce. But girl, that's half of the reason marriage didn't work out neither. I don't always want to be around somebody's mother that is more so in like she thinks she the third wheel in our marriage. Girl, bye. That never works out for any married couple. Like there have to be boundaries. Not to say that she should, her mother should. Of course, the mother should protect their child no matter how old they get. You're gonna do that. But at some point, there's some boundaries, and you gotta allow your child to live and learn and make mistakes and just be there to pick them up when they don't. Mama Joyce just went about it wrong. And I get it. It's hard to watch our children, but I don't think that was. I like I said, I don't even think that was Mama Joyce's issue. Mama Joyce just want to make sure she get. I don't know why she thinks she gonna outlive her daughter, but that Mama Joyce got her own issues. I'm sorry, she's a toxic mother. I don't care what nobody say. That woman is a toxic mother, and she's a big part of why that marriage didn't work out either. Yeah, it's very contentious. Very contentious. Yeah, girl, they saying it all. She vindicated. Girl, bye. She half of the reason that damn marriage didn't work until got tired, okay? He got tired of that mama, okay? He got tired of that lady. And she is a toxic mother. Like I said, she too worried about what her daughter. That's a man. Listen, that's the reverse of Brorilla. And her said, like I said, yeah, well, Brorilla being Mama Joyce type of figure. But yeah, no, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying, Buttercups? You know. Yes, baby. But anywho, Buttercups, it's Friday. Your girl is on auntie duty tonight, so I will not be able to open up the lounge. Um, I might be able to sneak in a live though, just to come out and hang out with y'all for Friday chit chat, have a couple of shots with each other before I get into mommy duty. No, I didn't. What's our daughter say? I gotta go look that up, baby. What's our daughter say? Oh, she pointed out how nasty Joyce was towards her. Baby. Mm-mm-mm. I always felt like she was treated like the redheaded stepchild. I'm sorry. But Kayla was treated like the redheaded stepchild. But that's okay, because that made that girl a go getter that she is today. She has a successful career in TV like her father in production. So shout out to Kayla, you know? But I definitely need to go see what she said, baby. You gotta go look that up, Buttercups. Your girl gotta go see what that's about. Maybe we'll come back tonight, okay? I'll go find out if y'all want to talk about it a little bit more. We'll do it to be continued because I can go find out some more grease. I need to go find out what Todd. Because remember I told y'all Todd filed too, but I gotta go watch Funky Dineva because Funky Dineva got the tea on that. So I'll go watch that, see what Todd filed about, and go see what that daughter said. We can come have another conversation about that, thinking you have a blended family when you really don't. We kind of seen that. Another prime example of thinking that you have a blended family and there is some things that's going on is shout out to Bell Collective, our Abu, Selena, and her situation with So Gucci and how So Gucci's daughter felt neglected by her own mother and try to blame colorism and all this. It was a mess. It was a mess. So sometimes blended families are hard. They are hard, but you got to make sure that everybody feels loved in that situation. And I don't think Kayla was protected or uh, treated fairly in that situation. And like I said, Katie's mother is a piece of work. A narcissist at his best. I tell you that much. Joyce is a narcissist. They tell you about narcissistic parents, okay? But yeah. But yeah, buttercups. That's all your girl got for you this morning. Thank you for joining me for another edition of Morning Table Talks. Y'all didn't let me know. I don't think we did our town hall. So this next week coming, we're gonna have to do our town hall. I don't think we did our February town hall. For some reason, I'm not remembering us doing it. So we'll be coming back with our yeah. God rest her soul, because I didn't like how they treated her mother neither. Joyce gonna talk about what she heard about. But how you gonna hear anything about a woman from New York? Girl, go sit down, Joyce. Girl. It was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. God rest her soul though. Oh, thank you, Lady Row. I was moving it around. Okay, so yeah, next week, get ready for our town hall. Don't forget you can email me any subject. The town hall is open panel. Any no subject is off limits. Do remember though, although I'm hosting the town hall, I'm not responsible for the opinions and views of the panelists. Okay, and we do it in a respectful manner. So shout out to all the panelists that has come to the town hall thus far. We haven't really had no hiccups, and so next week, all right. I'm not responsible for the views or the opinions of the panelists. Okay, this town hall, we just sit around and just gather as a community, y'all, and just get some things off our chest. Okay. So next week we'll get ready for the town hall. Like I said, no subject is off limit. Make sure you respectful all panelists, including the host and anybody that does come up there to share. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. We can even have a nice little debate. We've done that plenty of times down here on Butterflies Corner, and y'all know it's turned out good for the most part. Everybody was respectful, and everybody express their opinion without hating each other, you know? So, yeah, we're gonna schedule a town hall for next week, all right? Yes, buttercups, and everybody is welcome. Y'all know your girl, don't everybody is welcome, okay? Don't matter where you coming from or how you feel and we may not agree on one or two subjects or something like that, however you feel, okay? But everybody is welcome to the town hall. Um, But in the meantime, in between time, Buttercups, I'm gonna get ready to head out of here and try to do what I gotta do before I get to Auntie duty. Okay, Buttercups, before I end up in Auntie duty, and I'm a little hungry, so I'm about to head down to the community kitchen, down to the cardboard bark trailer park, and make me some breakfast. Okay, Buttercups. But in the meantime, in between time, Buttercups, thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget we are on our road to our first 3,000 subscribers. I'm trying to reach 3,000 by the end of 2026. Okay, so December of this year, your girl is hoping to be celebrating 3,000 subscribers, if not more. So please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. All right, get down here and just out, girl. Okay, I'm starving. Get down here to Butterflies Corner and make sure they hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and please leave me some comments, y'all. Y'all know I love feedback, so please leave me some feedback, Buttercups. Let me know what else y'all want to see for this year, cause y'all know we just trying to dabble in, just trying to have fun, Buttercups. Life is so serious, unserious right now that we want to have fun at times. Everything don't need to be so serious all the time. All right, Buttercups. Um, don't forget to what, Buttercups? Thank you, pretty girl Riri. Thank you so much, Buttercup. Don't forget to smile. Yes, Buttercups. It's the most simplest, kindest gesture that you can offer anybody. And you never know how your smile might actually brighten up the next person's day. Top of the morning, my beautiful satin baby doll. Shout out to my beautiful sister Mod Squad. Thank you guys so much for being in the building. Shout out to my members. Shout out to my Bush baby. Shout out to the whole tribe. All right. Grand Rising Buttercups. Happy Friday. Unfortunately, I'm on auntie duty tonight, so I will not be able to open up the lounge. But I was thinking about doing something Saturday or Sunday, like a Galentine celebration for us Buttercups. All right. So y'all haven't got back to me yet to let me know if y'all was down for it. So I'm gonna see, try to do a little 1-2 something for us, okay? Thank you, Lady Rogue. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's an unfortunate situation, Buttercups. But I pray that that baby is brought home and laid to rest in the proper way, you know. And I do believe that there need to be more people charged in that situation, and I'm hoping that we hear something more about that because there's some more people that in my opinion, need to be charged in that situation. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit that free 99, okay? Free 99, free 99. All right, buttercups. But in the meantime, between time, remember to smile. It's the most simplest kindness gesture that you can offer anybody. You don't never know how your smile might actually brighten up the next person's day. All right, buttercups. You just never know. It's happened to me plenty of times, and I've done it to others. So, and you don't have to touch nobody. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be invasive or real quick. You just never know, because you never know what somebody's going through, and just somebody just smiling at you in a warm way, just might brighten up your day. Like I said, it's happened to me in many occasions. All right, buttercup. So y'all remember to smile, and the world smiles with you. Okay. Please, buttercup, stay on y'all square and keep y'all head on the swivel. Mm-mm-mm. Stay on y'all square and keep y'all head on the swivel, and don't get so distracted, because there are some things that is going to need our attention, and then there's some things that's just distractions. So let's just pray for the discernment to figure out the two, so we don't get caught up in the fear mongering, because we definitely in the fear mongering era. So y'all just stay on y'all square and keep your head on the swivel, all right, buttercups? And enjoy y'all Friday. I enjoy y'all Friday. I'm gonna go do a little bit more digging on this Candy and Todd situation, 'cause I do want to know what Kayla had to say, and I do want to say what Todd's side of the story is. But anywho, y'all enjoy y'all Friday. Love, light, and butterflies. Mwah. See you guys on the upside. I gotta find. No, they